Hello, my name's Ashley Downey. I'm an ecological artist, curator, and founder of Greenhouse Culture. Today is the second conversation in our new series, Tea Table Talk. By definition, a conversation is a talk, an informal conversation between two or more people in which news and ideas are exchanged. But how often do we consider a conversation to be an exchange absent of another human? Many of us talk to our pets, and in an attempt to rescue a dying houseplant, we may find ourselves whispering a few words of encouragement, an idea we once heard of or read in a magazine. But have we ever stopped to consider these interactions with our pets and plants as a conversation in itself? Perhaps it is naive of us to define a conversation simply as an informal chat between two or more people. I certainly think so. What if we broadened our interpretation of a conversation to include all living beings, animals, plants, and even those microscopic organisms that surround us in the environment? The natural environment is full of living, breathing communicators, all delighted to have a conversation with us, if we only allowed such a thing to happen. Generally speaking, we consider a conversation as a chat, an action of the mouth, talking and chattering. But as we know, a conversation can be much, much more than that. A genuine conversation happens when our hearts are open, our ears are listening, the mind quiet, and we are present. A true, invigorating conversation happens when all our senses are alert, our body attentive, and we hold no judgment. When we allow a conversation to unfold naturally. Today is World Environment Day, a day when the United Nations encourages worldwide awareness and action to protect our environment. World Environment Day aims now more than ever before to inspire people to become present, people like you and me, and indeed the rest of the world, to take action to prevent the growing strain we humans put on planet Earth's natural systems. Our natural systems across the world are reaching their breaking point. Just like we have reached a pandemic breaking point in COVID-19, our natural environment is also reaching her breaking point. During this time of crisis, both social and environmental, nature is asking us to slow down and take a moment, to take stock, to rethink, consider, reprogram, and reconnect. Scientific research has already shown us how plants use chemical signals to talk to each other underground. Recent evidence shows that plants can also respond to animal and human sounds. Meow. Imagine what life might be like if we could reciprocate. You've probably gathered at this point that for this tea table talk, I am not going to have a conversation with another person. Mind you, there was my cat, so there was a little interaction there, but no conversation with another human being. Instead, and as it is World Environment Day, I would like to invite you to join me outside with the intention of breaking from our normal conversation format, to sit for a time in a natural space with a cup of tea in hand, if you like. I urge you, as the UN does today, to make time for nature. I invite you to create a new form of conversation, to open your eyes to all the beautiful biodiversity around you. Extend your ears to hear all the subtle sounds and reach out your hands to feel Earth's textures and to breathe in all you can smell. Sit quietly, share a moment, observe, make the time for nature. And just like any other conversation, don't forget to ask questions. She may just have an interesting story to tell you. This is Tea Table Talk. I'm Ashley Downey from Greenhouse Culture. Thank you so much for listening. And I hope you all have a wonderful nature-connected weekend.